This series is not meant to be an accurate representation of the current NASCAR Cup Series. This is a fictional series, ran on NR2003 for enjoyment. I hope you enjoyed today's race. Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome into NR2003 2022 Sim Season live from Las Vegas Motor Speedway, where they will host the championship race at the end of the season. Today, these teams are looking to see what they can improve on and get themselves ready when they come back here in the fall for the championship race. William Byron on pole for this afternoon, showcasing some Hendrick speed. Kevin Harvick starting second. Had a bad week last week at Phoenix, a track that he is usually really good at. Today, he's starting second, hoping to turn that around and come out with a good finish this afternoon. AJ Allmendinger wins last week. Some of that speed seems to have translated to Justin Haley this week as he qualified in the 4th position. He's looking to improve on his race last week. Las Vegas 550 horsepower package super speedway racing. Coming up next, we'll take you down trackside for the command to fire engines.
Drivers, start your engines! Is that okay?
Engines are fired. We are ready to go racing with the 550 horsepower package. Gonna be a very interesting race. First race that these guys have had with this package. Slower speeds, but draft playing a huge role in how these cars handle and what they do. William Byron, he seemed to have got it figured out in practice and qualifying. Really good for William Byron this afternoon. Pick out your favorite driver where they're starting, as the starting lineup rolls across your screen here. Byron, Kevin Harvick on the front row, getting ready to go here at Las Vegas. One of the biggest unknowns for this race today is this 550 horsepower package, what these new cars are going to do. And if there is a mistake, are we going to have a super speedway type accident? Field rolls around 3 and 4. Pace car going to pull down cars into the restart zone. Byron with all eyes on the flag stand. Green flag in the air. We're racing. Race number 4 of the 2022 season. And there you already see the 550 package working. These cars staying right together, almost bump drafting each other down the straightaway. See all these cars lined up. Ross Chastain, he moved down below William Byron. Byron will lead lap number 1. As you can see, the field really staying together here. Byron starting to extend his lead out a little bit. Daniel Hemrick, first race with Kaulig for this season. He's got 5 total starts that he will be racing in the 16 for Kaulig Racing. 16 car won last week with AJ Allmendinger behind the wheel. Daniel Hemrick stuck up on the high side right now. Battle for the lead again. Byron battling with Ross Chastain. Kevin Harvick, he's right there up on the high side. Chastain making a move on William Byron. Byron with the nice run off the top side. Chastain's going to need a little bit of help, I think, on that bottom side in order to get the speed he needs to get around William Byron. A couple of SHR teammates up on the top right now, but Eric Almirola, he's going to look to the inside of Kevin Harvick. Almirola retiring at the end of the season, so he's out here to prove himself. Justin Haley in 5th position, doing really well for that Colleague Racing group. And a shout out to the 2 of Austin Cindric. Rookie this year, has had a rough go the last few starts, but it seems like the 2 has got some speed here today. Cindric obviously won a championship in 2020. So he knows how to drive, he knows how to get it done. Now he's sitting here in the top 5. Further back in the pack, we find your 2020 Cup Series champion. But he is in a mess right now. We got the 3 wide action. Daniel Hemrick was stuck almost in the middle of 3 wide there. Bowman, huge run off the top side. Right now, we're watching this pack. This is the tightest group of race cars in the field right now. As the tires start to wear, handling may come into play here. Even with the 550 horsepower package, handling will come into play. We've got some 3 wide racing in front of these guys. '14 of Chase Briscoe, he's having a good day today. 15th position at the moment. Chris Buescher turns his week around with a good run here. For the first time all season long, Chris Buescher's actually running ahead of, I guess you could say, team owner Brad Keselowski in the 6 machine. Field really starting to get single file now. Here on lap number 11. Almost like these cars can't make the moves they need to make. The one car that has some speed here is Eric Almirola. He's gotten around Kevin Harvick, his teammate. Now he's starting to work on Ross Chastain for 2nd place. So the 10 showing he's got some speed. The run off the top side is just so decent. Can't make a move. Justin Haley, he's fallen off a little bit the last little while. Started in the 4th position. Haley now being shown in 8th. 40 to Bowman is under attack from Ty Dillon. Bowman going to cut across Ty Dillon's nose. Try to make a move on underneath Mark Truex Jr. in the 19. Byron's still your leader, but the 10 car of Almirola has gotten by the 1, and now he's working on William Byron for the lead. Side by side for the lead there. Dead even at the line. And there's that push from Ross Chastain to clear Eric Almirola. Talked about that earlier in the race, how in order to make a pass, you're going to need some help. Chastain was able to push Eric Almirola to the lead. So Almirola will take over. This race a little bit longer than races that we've had the last few times out. The drivers having to manage tires and manage what they do with the race car could definitely come into play here. Daniel Hemrick still hanging tough right outside the top 10, position number 12. Chase Elliott battling with Chris Buescher and one of his best friends, Ryan Blaney. This driver's still learning this new car and what it can do. Three wide action further up the field a little bit with Austin Cindric, Joey Logano and bunch. You can see what 3 wide did to Justin Haley on the bottom. Bound the car up. He was not able to get back to the throttle the way that he wanted to, but able to draft back up on the 22. Back at the front of the field, Almirola, he has started to drive away from these two, battling each other for second place. That's what Almirola wants to see. Chase Elliott starting to work himself into the picture here, slowly but surely. Up to 14th. Battling continuing all over the racetrack. A lot of side-by-side battles. But that top lane is just super strong. Excuse me. And all the while, Eric Almirola, he is running away with the lead. Racing right now pretty hard, right around the 10th position. Truex way up the racetrack, trying to get that big run off the corner. Which he does get. With a 17 way out of the gas. Not sure if there was some contact there, but the momentum for Chris Buescher. Get you a replay here. Ooh, Buescher. Hard of the outside wall. That's what caused him to lose his momentum. And now this has stacked the whole field up. Chris Buescher got in the wall. We're 3 wide. Cars coming to pit road, diving to pit road. Our leader came to pit road. And the yellow flag, I believe, has come out. Brad Keselowski and Eric Jones, yellow flag is out. And things have gotten interesting now. As cars were on pit road, when the caution flag came out, we're going to get a replay of what happened here on lap 29. It actually happens with the 15, I believe. Oh, the 15 just gets into the 23 and causes a huge accident. See if we can get you another look at it. 15 just... Ryan Preece loses it a little bit on the apron, and it just caused a whole mess for a lot of drivers. Blaney up in the air. Suarez involved, Joy, Austin Dillon. Heavy hit for Eric Jones and Brad Keselowski. Back live here, Blaney came down. Get that damage looked at. Heavy, heavy damage on all sides of that race car. And this is going to be interesting on how this field is actually going to shake out now. William Byron is behind the pace car. But I'll be curious to see where the scoring is going to place some of these drivers. So timing and scoring is actually placing the 22, but the 10 is the leader right now. Which Eric Almirola, all the way back here, here on NR2003, when cautions come out when people are on pit road, it can get a little funky. Eric Almirola being shown the leader. Back live here in Las Vegas. William Byron is not the leader. The leader is actually all the way back here with the 10 of Eric Almirola. Green flag back in the air. The caution fell when drivers were on pit road. That placed a lot of them out front of these guys. And Almirola going to get slowed up. Daniel Hemrick. But Logano taking Hemrick 3 wide. Logano has won here multiple times. Can he do it again? Saw the 17 get in the wall earlier in the race. Logano now settles in behind the 16, and Colleague Racing has got to be feeling good about this 16 car right now. With AJ's win last week, and now having Daniel Hemrick out front, driving the 16 machine, confidence high for that Colleague Racing group. Unfortunately, it looks like Logano, unfortunately for Colleague Racing anyway, Logano looking to the inside. And he's going to make that work. Logano now will go to the point. But Hemrick battling hard back on the outside. Logano will lead that lap, take the lead away. The whole race had been flipped upside down from that caution. Eric Almirola, who was out front with a massive lead, now finds himself in 4th position in a race that passing has been extremely difficult. Logano now your leader. Daniel Hemrick in 2nd. Chase Elliott in 3rd, but he is battling hard with Cole Custer right now. A lot of lap traffic to work through. Elliott looking underneath Chris Buescher to try to get past him, with sights set on the 16 to Daniel Hemrick. But Hemrick is right on the bumper of Joey Logano. A lot of lap traffic here. The way that this caution fell has really spun this race like a top. Because now you have these slower cars that these fast cars have to work through. And we've seen passing be very difficult. As we see here, Logano behind the 47. And he's going to have a hard time getting around him. Advantage is going to be to Daniel Hemrick on the high side here. Because that high side run is just so powerful with this type of package. Daniel Hemrick leads that lap. The battle for the lead really heating up as these lap cars making it difficult on the leaders. The longer they stay behind these lap cars, the closer Cole Custer and Chase Elliott are going to get, as Cole Custer has now made the pass on Chase Elliott for that 3rd position. Ten laps to go. Hemrick still fighting Logano on the high side, but here comes the 41. Custer showing some speed. I haven't talked about him much the last few races, but here in the latter half of this one, he is bringing some speed, and he's to the back bumper of the 2 leaders. To the back bumper, but can he do anything with Joey Logano and Daniel Hemrick? Custer looking like he's going to be underneath Daniel Hemrick here. But Hemrick on the high side, ooh, close racing with the 47. And Hemrick, he's going to clear the 47, putting himself back in front. Logano still right on the back bumper. Logano back looking to the inside. A chess game at 185 miles an hour. Hemrick led that lap, but Logano is looking underneath him again, but that high side run, as we've been talking about, is super good, as Hemrick is going to look low. On Todd Gillen, try to work through this lap traffic with Joey Logano right behind him. Don't forget about this 41 car, who is right there as well. As these guys battle it out for the lead. Daniel Hemrick has never won in the Cup Series. He raced in the 8 car for RCR a few years back. Never showed any speed, really. Never got a win. But today, in his first start with Kaulig, a little bit of luck went his way, and he's setting himself up pretty good. But Logano on the outside, he's going to use that high side run, and he's going to clear Hemrick. Four laps to go. Joey Logano now your leader, as he's cleared Daniel Hemrick. What lane do you choose if you're the 16? Does not want to see Joey Logano just walk away with this one. Three laps to go. You see the 16 right to the back bumper of Joey Logano again. Going to pull a similar move. High side run for the 16. Will he be there? Not quite. 2 laps remain here in Las Vegas. Going to come to the white flag this time. Logano tries to throw a block on Hemrick. He will get there. That block could have won Joey Logano the race right there. White flag in the air for the 22. Joey has been so good here in Las Vegas. A lot of wins. Hemrick with one final shot. He was to the outside of Joey Logano. But Logano, it's going to be a drag race to the line. Logano, your winner here in Las Vegas in what was an exciting finish between him and Daniel Hemrick. Joey Logano with a great run. Hemrick with the hand out the window, congratulating Logano on that win. And Joey is going to bring it around here for a celebration on the front straightaway. Joey Logano brings it down to the start and finish line, and he's going to do one of those Joey Logano style burnouts to celebrate this victory here in Las Vegas. A driver who's very familiar on doing burnouts here on the front straightaway at Las Vegas Motor Speedway. Hoping to be doing this in the fall when they come back for the championship. And Joey's gonna drive it down and make his way to victory lane here in Las Vegas. If that is a preview of what we're going to see in the championship battle, I'm looking forward to the end of the season. Joey Logano comes away with the win, as the finishing order will scroll across your screen. Daniel Hemrick, one spot short from his first Cup Series win and going 2 for 2 in the last 2 races for that 16 machine. What a race to be a part of. Joey Logano comes away with the win, and that's huge for Joey. Great racing today. It was all about what lane choice you had and where you put that race car, and ultimately Joey Logano, who, as I stated earlier in the race, is so good here in Las Vegas, was able to pull away with the victory. He will carry some momentum to next week. I hope you enjoyed today's broadcast live from Las Vegas. We'll catch you next week, where we will race again here in the NR2003 Championship 2022 Sim Season. We'll catch you next week.